Hello and welcome. We're back. This is our second episode. So the name of the show is the Suga Chef Show. I know the name of the show now, so we're gonna roll. Today we're making a shepherd's pie. And the ingredients are mixed vegetables, ground beef, cheese, and mashed potatoes. And we're gonna top it off with a crust. So y'all just come on in the kitchen with me and let's make a shepherd's pie. Come on in. So now what we're doing, we already have some ground beef, and we're gonna season the ground beef a little. What I'm using for the ground beef, I love celery seeds. Celery seeds is my favorite. They really bring the flavor out of the ground beef. So we'll put some celery seeds in there. Y'all remember, y'all tell me when I'm using too much because I can't see it, because you know that I'm the legally blind chef, but I can see that my top came off of that, so I'm not gonna make a blooper. I'm not gonna make a blooper like the last time. So now we're putting this is some garlic pepper that's already mixed up. So garlic pepper, we'll put garlic pepper. Just a little seasoning salt. We use some seasoning salt. Whatever your favorite brand is, you use some seasoning salt. We just put a tad in there to keep it down for the high blood pressure people. And then of course, to bring it together, some black pepper. So we'll use some black pepper. And I'll use the pour in. We'll put some black pepper in there. Remember, y'all tell me when it's too much. All right. So we're gonna let this ground beef cook down. And it's cooking. It's cooking down. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna layer it. We're gonna layer the crust in the casserole dish. So what we do, we lay down some pie crust. And when we lay down the pie crust, we'll start topping it. And you can top it off with whatever, however you want to top it off. You can start with the ground beef, or you can start with the mashed potatoes, or however you want to do it. I don't know when I tell you about the ingredients that we use the mashed potatoes. I can't remember if I said anything about the mashed potatoes. But what we're gonna do right now, since we got the ground beef grounded and browning, we're gonna do some mixed vegetables. These are the peas and carrots. Pick those up. You can get them in the can. I like to get them frozen. They're a little better. Try not to make any bloopers on this one. So what I did, I already added some. I added some butter in the pan, and we'll just add those. I think it's corn, carrots, and green beans in there. We like vegetables, so we're gonna add another one. We'll add another one. And we'll let those vegetables cook down. And let the vegetables cook down. So I appreciate y'all coming in here for the second time. The first show was a big success. I really do appreciate everybody who shared it, who liked it. I really appreciate it. It was my first show. I think we had about 23,000 views. So that was awesome. We learned some pointers from people. They told us what to do and what not to do, and what to wear and what not to wear, and what kind of spoons to use. When I'm in the kitchen, me being a man, I just go for it. I don't really think about the spoons I'm using. But yeah, man, we y'all gave me some good feedback, some awesome feedback. So I really do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody who shared it, who liked it. That was awesome. One of my friends, he's a celebrity. I won't call his name. I don't know if you would call his name, but he gave me some good feedback. He actually shared it on his page. So got a lot of people from his page to share. They shared it also, and they liked it. And he gave me some good pointers, to tell me, what to do and what not to do. With him being a celebrity. So yeah, I appreciate all the feedback, man. It was good. So yeah, today we're making shepherd's pie. So we're gonna let the ground beef right here brown, and we're gonna bring these veggies up to temp. And then I'm gonna show you a little secret how to give these vegetables a little pizzazz inside of the shepherd's pie, and it really brings it together. So what I'm gonna do now, y'all know that I like my famous minced garlic right here. Famous minced garlic. That really does a trick. It really does a trick, man. It does a trick to bring all the meat together and incorporate the flavor. Like I said, I don't measure. I just I just put a little bit in them. Like I said, my mama never did measure, so I take it from her. I just go for what I know, you know. My food always comes out good. Always comes out. The ground beef is brown perfectly. So while you're doing this, you can actually get your oven, turn your oven on about, we put it on about 375, and you can get your oven going. So when you get ready to put your casserole dish in, with your pie crust in there, you can have that already up to heat. So everything is good. So we got those vegetables. You might can hear them. We're gonna cook those down in a little butter. And I think I'll put a little bit of pepper in there with them, just a little bit. Can y'all see that? Hope I didn't put too much. And I'll use a little bit of minced garlic in there, just a little. Just a little. So we'll let the vegetables cook. And get those cooking down. I got these vegetables. They're kind of up to heat because they're frozen. So I want to bring those up so they can go ahead and get tender. And then once I get them tender, I'll show you what we do to bring those vegetables together with a little extra pizzazz. So like I said, the first show was a big success. We did the roster pasta, and everything went very well. The Sugar Chef show. I remember that name. I said it 100 times, so I went out to ask the producer and my wife what's the name of the show. So the Sugar Chef show did very well. So I really do appreciate y'all coming back and watching me do this shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie. The weather is getting good, getting a little cool, so it's a good time for shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie. So we got everything cooking here. Like I said, the ground beef is coming along good. It's browning. I think right now I'm working just a little bit higher than medium heat. I think if you got your stove, I'm working on 7. So what we'll do, once we get the ground beef, about done, we'll drain all that fat off, and so we can get it done. Yeah, the ground beef is looking good. Trying to crush it to get it ground, get the chunks out of it, so everything come together. Like I said, right here we got the vegetables over here, and they're doing good. I think I'm also cooking those on a medium heat. So we got those vegetables coming together. So what I'm gonna do with the vegetables, to get a shepherd's pie a little bit of pizzazz, what we do is I'm gonna tell you my secret here. So what my secret is, we get some brown gravy right here, just some brown gravy package. I know most people saying, "Oh, he using the package," but no, we're gonna use the package today. And honestly, I can tell you, I'm not good at making homemade gravy, so I'm gonna keep it real with you. So we're gonna use some brown gravy packages, and we're gonna put those in the vegetables, and that'll incorporate all together. And then when we get ready to lay that shepherd's pie, it'll lay perfectly. All right, so what we're gonna do now? We're gonna get our water ready for the mashed potatoes. And let me put my glasses on because I can't see. So we're gonna bring the pot in right here, and this is gonna be just to get the water ready for the mashed potatoes. I think I'm gonna run that on high just to get that boil up. We already added salt, we already added pepper, so we're just gonna get that that water ready for our mashed potatoes. And they're box mashed potatoes. Box mashed potatoes. We're not gonna mash any potatoes up today. So we keeping it real around here. What my mashed potatoes look like? Yeah, so the mashed potatoes. Just get us some mashed potatoes. And we're gonna just make a little quick and easy little shepherd's pie right here. So we're gonna add just a little water. Just a little water to the vegetables. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna add those those gravy packs, and I'll show you once I get it done. So we're just gonna add the gravy packs in there. What I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna add about 3 gravy packs. This brown gravy. Get it kind of thick with that with the vegetable mix. But you know what? I'm just gonna do 2 of them for now. So we'll see how thick that get. Hope y'all can see me behind the smoke here. Y'all can smell this smell here with the vegetables and this brown gravy. I really think 2 is enough. So we'll let that gravy thicken up right there, and then we'll add a little bit more water once it cooks down. The ground beef right here is cooking good. So in a few minutes here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna drain this ground beef. As you can see, I won't waste nothing but this brown, dropping stuff, but it's looking good. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna drain the ground beef and get all that fat off of it. So we'll come back and we're gonna drain this ground beef right quick. All right, so what we're doing now, we're adding the ground beef back in. We just drain the ground beef to get all that fat off of it. So right now, we're stirring the vegetables. We're actually making the gravy with the vegetables inside of there. So we actually got that going. I would turn it up towards the camera, but I don't want to make that blooper like I did on the last video. That got so many likes. Yeah, we got a lot of likes on those last bloopers. So. But that was good. You know, I try to keep the stuff in there, make people laugh. Because it's real, you know. It's real. It's real what we do. So, I want to thank my son. My son actually sent me this nice apron here. It says Sugar Chef. It says Chef Sugar. I'm looking from the bottom up. So I appreciate my son Dalen. I really do appreciate him for buying me this nice apron here so I can look good on the screen. So Dalen, I love you, man, and I appreciate you. What we're doing, we got the ground beef right here, so we're gonna chop it up fine and get it ready. We're gonna just leave it on simmer so we can get it ready for the casserole, for the shepherd's pie. So we don't have any big chunks of meat in there. We don't want meatballs in the shepherd's pie. So we'll turn that down and we'll stir this the vegetables up here. They're doing good. We're gonna turn those down. But that gravy actually thickens it up, so we don't want to burn. And I wish I could show y'all that, but it's the gravy. Y'all see that? So it thickens the vegetables up and give them a good flavor inside of that shepherd's pie. So I'm gonna give you all my secrets. I know people ask me, people saying, why you don't tell me the measurements? What's the measurements? Well, you gotta buy the book for that one. You gotta have to buy the Sugar Chef book for that one. So yeah, we're just getting the vegetables ready with that gravy. We got that gravy mixture with the mixed vegetables that we're gonna add to the shepherd's pie. It's coming along right. It's coming along just right now. Just right. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Like I said, it's getting cold outside. We're getting cool. That's the perfect time for shepherd's pie. One of my favorites. It's quick, fast, and easy. So yeah, we're just doing a little shepherd's pie today. Shepherd's pie. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna move the ground beef back to the back aisle, and we're gonna bring the mashed potato pot up and get it going, so we can let me put these glasses on. Y'all know how to do these glasses and get that off so I don't get that alarm going. Yeah, so now we're gonna put this up for real. We're gonna turn that down on low, and we're gonna introduce some heat to the front up here with this water and this milk mixture for the mashed potatoes. Remember to keep stirring your veggie mix here, because once you put that gravy. Once you put that gravy in there, it'll kind of stick on it. So you know how gravy do. You just have to keep working it, keep stirring it. But you can see how it gives it that texture. Can the camera see that? Gives it that texture with that gravy in there. So actually, that gives your vegetables some flavor. The kids are like that. If they really don't like just to eat vegetables, trust me. That gravy will bring them to the table. All right, so now what we're gonna do? We're gonna cook our mashed potatoes. Like I said, we're not gonna mash any mashed potatoes. We're gonna use the good old box mashed potatoes right here. So like I said, I don't measure, so I hope it come out right. That come with experience. So we got the owl. While you cook your mashed potatoes, just whip them up. You just whip them up. Just whip the mashed potatoes up. They'll show you what to work with. That's good. So right now they're still a little thin, so we'll put some more in there. The water's hot. Put some more in there. The box, they tell you they tell you the measurement. Don't nobody have time for that. Like I said, I got the oils now. The mashed potatoes, they're getting thick. I got the vegetables right here. I got those on low. They're simmering with that gravy mixture. So the mashed potatoes, they're getting pretty good. Just whip them down. So they're good and thick. Make sure that mashed potato don't hit you on the arm, because you'll be jumping like Michael Jordan. Yeah, that'll get you there. Still a little bit thin, so we'll add some more now. We'll just go ahead and add the rest in there. Why not? So we're just gonna whip those mashed potatoes so they get thick. And next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna layer that shepherd's pie up. We're gonna layer that shepherd's pie up, and you'll see how it come together. I told you I don't measure this thing, so but you can look. See how those mashed potatoes? Yeah, you see that? We're gonna add a little butter in there. You can tell when you're a cook, you don't have to have a million measuring sticks and measuring cups and all that around you. You just know what you're doing. I don't claim to be, the best, but I kind of know. See how the mashed potatoes get all thick like that? That's what you want. You want to add a little butter in there. Which, as you can see, I didn't add any. I didn't use any measuring cups. That's what makes me a chef. I'm a proclaimed chef. Yeah, I proclaim to be a chef. I know about people, they was talking about, ooh, all that butter. Well, I'm from Macon, Georgia. I'm from the country. So, you know, we was raised with butter, so we're gonna add a little butter into those mashed potatoes. A little butter inside the mashed potato. And of course, my favorite, that garlic. Gotta have that garlic mashed potatoes. That's what they feed y'all at the restaurant. So we're making them here, straight out the box. Garlic mashed potatoes with a little butter. Wish I had some chives. We'll put some chives in there, get it pretty. That's good. We're working with it. Mashed potatoes are looking good. We're gonna go back and stir the vegetables right here. And they're looking good also. You see that? That's that gravy. That's gonna give it that flavor. So we're about ready to actually make the shepherd's pie. So we're gonna get that together and we're gonna make the shepherd's pie. So now what we're gonna do, what I did, I went ahead and layered the bottom of my casserole dish with some pie crust. And this is however you choose to do it. You know, you can layer your mashed potatoes first, and then your ground beef, and then your vegetables and cheese, and keep layering, but however you want to do it. But what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna start with the ground beef right here. We're gonna start with the ground beef, and we're gonna put the ground beef in here. Just make you a layer. Just make you a layer. Kind of spread it out. Just make you a layer of that ground beef, that good ground beef. Even it out, just even that out. And then now what we'll do, we'll go with those good vegetables that we mixed up with that brown gravy. And y'all can see, you know, pouring that gravy over. You see that's what really brings it together. So you just put your vegetables over. That brown gravy. And then you come with the good mashed potatoes. Those good thick mashed potatoes that I made. Good mashed potatoes that I made. That's good and thick right here. Oh yeah. So thick they don't want to come out, huh? Just spread those around. Good mashed potatoes. This is called a shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie. Put a little bit more mashed potatoes over here in the corner, and then we'll top it off with some of that good cheese. So what we use, I use some. This is sharp cheese right here. We use some sharp cheddar. Let's put some sharp cheddar down over that mashed potato. And what I usually do, I kind of leave a little opening right there, like that. Some back here in this corner. Then I'll come with some of that good thick white cheddar cheese. Love cheese. We'll put that in the middle. Good white cheddar cheese right there in the middle. You know, Probably too much then. All right, so what we'll do now, what I like to do is I come with some more ground beef, you know, because I love that meat. So we'll just put a little bit more ground beef on here. Just a little bit of ground beef. I'm not wasting any time, and y'all know that my vision is impaired a little. I try to do my best. So to keep that thing that's juicy, like I like to say, and to get it healthy, we use some of the good vegetables. Put the vegetables on there. And that gravy, what that gravy will do, it'll sink all through that cheese and all down on that mashed potato. That gravy. Y'all know what that gravy do. Yeah, that gravy start the show. Man, that look good, don't it, producer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There you go, one more scoop. Put some down in that corner. So now what you want to do is, we'll move this over to the side right there. So now, we're gonna move this back. So now what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna put the crust on the top. So we're actually gonna lay the crust on the top. So what I just did here, I just laid the pie crust on it. Don't judge my pie crust laying abilities. Well, that looks somewhere pretty, you know, that little checkerboard look that I wanted, that I tried to attempt. But right now we're gonna actually put this in the oven, and we're gonna let it cook for about 45 minutes, you know, on about 350, and that'll brown the crust. So once we get finished, we'll bring it back out, and we'll have some shepherd's pie. So we're almost finished with the shepherd's pie. We haven't had it in the oven now for about 35 minutes, so we just got a couple more minutes, and we'll bring it out and let you see what it looked like. So everything went pretty good. Thanks for coming and watching the second episode of the Sugar Chef Show, and I really do appreciate everybody coming in, liking, sharing, subscribing to the Sugar Chef Show channel, and I appreciate you all. Today we cooked shepherd's pie. So everything went well. We're about to bring it out the oven and check on it, let everybody see it, and see if we have to, you know, leave it in for a little while. But we're just letting it go for just a few more minutes. I just want to, while we count it down on the clock, I want to thank my son. He actually bought me this nice apron here. It says Chef Sugar. So it came in the mail right before I was about to shoot. So I would like to thank my oldest son, it's Dalen Hughes, and also give him a shout out. He actually owns Soul Realty in the great city of Warner Robins, Georgia. So, you know, make sure you go if you're looking for a house or some investment property. Make sure you give Dalen Hughes a call at Soul Realty. And also, my second oldest son actually works for Dalen. His name is Donovan Hughes. So you can contact either one of my sons there at Soul Realty, and they're doing a great job. I'm so proud of them. And also my third son, Devin Hughes, he actually owns an auto detail shop in Douglasville, Georgia. So, and it's called Divine Shine. So big ups to my son, Devin. If you need your car waxed, washed, or protective coating put on it, he can handle it all. That the name of the business is Divine Shine. That's in Douglasville, Georgia. And also my youngest son, his name is AJ, and he actually does snow cones. So if you're on the Gulf Coast and you're having a birthday party for your kids, that's what time we're going off. So if you're having a birthday party for your kids and you want a kid to come over and do the snow cones, we have all flavors. So you can give him a call. He's my youngest son. He's my 13-year-old. So proud of all four of my boys. All of them are doing good. All of them in there doing their own business. So yeah, we're just proud of them. So we're gonna bring this shepherd's pie. You know, not gonna hold you much longer. I'm talking about my wonderful boys. So we're gonna check this out and let you see what it's looking like. That's the shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie. Actually came out pretty good. That's the shepherd's pie. Turned out good. So you can cook this. It's about to come, the cool months of the year, and you can definitely cook this shepherd's pie. We're gonna plate it up a little and see what it turns out to be. We're gonna go right here in the middle. Right here in the middle. Get some of the shepherd's pie right here. Make sure you get some of that good crust. You know that thing there is hot, so I don't want to touch that. So that's the shepherd's pie, everybody. That's the shepherd's pie. That's the shepherd's pie. So that's really good. Sometimes what I do, if you don't have enough juice, you can go in and get you some of that. Make you some extra gravy. You can make you some extra gravy and just pour over the top. And it really does a great job. But that's the famous shepherd pie. Good for the winter months. It actually sticks with you. So I appreciate you all for coming. And like always, I'm gonna pass this over to my producer. How that look, producer?
I'm ready to eat.
Ready to
all
eat.
This hard work.
Yeah, all the hard work. I appreciate y'all coming and checking me out making the shepherd's pie. Thank you for watching, and thank you for liking, and thank you for sharing. And have a great week. Be blessed. And thank you for watching the Suga Chef Show. I'm Chef Sugar. Goodbye. Till next time.